Today is Python variables class. So let's go with the variable part. In C and Java and other programming language, variable is an identifier or name which will be connected to a memory location. That is the definition for other languages. And we have some variable name like a, b, and I respectively, and the value of a is 20 and the value of b is 30 and the value of I is 40. So I'm trying to represent the information constructively such that you can understand. There is a memory location 12 11 4 for variable a and 12 12 5 for variable b, and the memory location for I is 12 13 and 9. And I have mentioned a memory image such that you can understand this is indicating memory. So for, as I say, that for other language like C and Java, they will create separate memory location for for the value of a variable. This is the basic concept of other language like C and Java and other language. Um, so let's think something. What is the difference between Python and another language? So before talking about Python, I'd like to share with something about C and Java programming language. You can see that the value of a 20, the value of b is 30, and value of I 40. So here is another variable named y. Its value is 20. So there is another variable which has the same variable, which has the same value like 20. So the value of a and y is same, but if we see the location, which is not same, the location of y is 22117 and the location of a is 12114. So they are not same. Okay, that means they are not in the same position, rather they are in different location. That is a fact. So this is the thing what I'm trying to tell. So now let's come to the point. Let's come to the variable of Python. So in Python, variable is called as tag. Remember, tag. That is tied to some value. Values are considered as objects in Python. So here is the word tag. What does it really mean? What is the difference between other language? If I talk about variable, what is the difference between the variable of C and the variable of Python? There is some difference, basic difference. Like here is also, you can see that a is equal to 20, b is equal to 20, a is equal to 40. Though this is not equal to, rather this sign is called assignment operator. So for the sake of easily understanding, for understand the thing easily, that's why I'm just telling you equal to. Okay, so we also write, we have also written the memory location as well. You can see that, and we have the value y, and which has the variable here also. So now I like to tell you what is happening here. The value, the location of y is referring, tagging the value of a, like which has the value 40. You can see the two memory location is same, 1239, 1239. And the same if I talk about the variable b, which has 20 and just referring the value a, the location of a, that's mean 12 11 4, and the value of b will be 12 11 4, no longer 12 12 5, because this is from the previous slide. So there is a concept of a garbage value. What is it like? If you have written a variable like a, and if you have the value suppose 20, and afterward if you write the same variable name, and if you write different value, then the latest one will be considered as the variable value. I mean, the value of a will be 40, not 20. What will happen about the previous value like 20? So since the value unreferred object, it is removed by garbage collector. So now the question, what is garbage collector? A built-in mechanism called the Python garbage collector automatically eliminates objects that are no longer referenced in order to free up memory and stop memory leaks. So that means it will delete automatically the previous value, and that for the sake of what? Memory leak. It will stop memory leaks and free up memory as well. So we have to keep in mind that the updated value will be 40 here all the time, and the previous one will be deleted. Okay, there are some rules. If you see that, you will be able to understand, like you have to use underscore to write the variable. Any position you can write it, and letter can be letter would be acceptable, I think. And you cannot start with the number, but you can write the number inside the variable name. And you can write the variable combination of alpha and alphanumeric characters as well, A to Z, 0 to 9, and you can use also underscore as well. And variables are case sensitive. Like, what does it mean by case sensitive? Like A and capital A is not same, they are different. So this is the fact. You can see some example of case sensitiveness. They are the example. And I have created a variable table such that you can understand. If you are eligible to write the variable, then you will find it yes, and if you are not, then no. So you cannot use any space. If you use space inside the variable name, then it will not acceptable as a variable. You will get error from the interpreter. And in case of special character, you can only use underscore only. And for is a reserved keyword, you cannot write it as a variable. And you cannot also use any special character except underscore. I talk about reserved words. So there is some reserved word in Python, so but you cannot use it as a variable, like and, as, in, is. You cannot use it as a variable. So we have to keep in mind, we have to be conscious. You cannot use those words as a variable because they have different function, different activity. So that's why it is prohibited to use those words as a variable. So this is our practical session of variable. So let me delete the variables first, or we can share with you what is happening here. We can share with you. We have taken a variable a, and the value of a is 20, and the value of b is 30, value of I is 40, and value of y is 40 as well. So I can show you how it's working. Let me write it again. Let's write a variable a is equal to 20. So here I have told you
a is equal to, but this is not is equal to sign. This is assignment operator through which we will able to assign a value. So this is not equal to, it seems like equal to sign, but it's not equal to. You have to remember in your mind, sometimes I will say equal to, but it will mean that we are assigning the value into the variable a or any variable. So as I have told you, there are some rules to write the variable name. So we cannot write the special character like uh, $sign a is equal to 20 or something, but except underscore is except underscore you cannot write in a special character. So only as a special character underscore is accepted in case of writing any variable name. So we have to keep in mind. And I can show you some rules here as well. If you write any space between the variable, it will give you an error. Let's see. See, you can see the error right now. Okay, but if we delete the space, the problem will be gone. Okay. So here we like to take b as a variable name here. The value I have given 30. Let's take another variable I. The value of I is 40. Let's print all the variables value respectively is equal to a. You may don't understand some term, but you don't need to be worried because I will explain it later. Just follow my instruction and see what happening here. Okay. Okay, let's be is equal to oh sorry, there is a mistake. I have to format the text first. Okay. I is equal to I. So we have to see the output, the value of three variable a, b, and I respectively. Let's see what happened after running the code. See, we can see a is equal to 20, 30, 40 as well. So now we like to see the location, I mean the memory location of this variable when we will write id inside the curly bracket. Then we'll able to see their location, and variable has to be written inside the id parentheses. then we will be able to see their location. This is built-in function of Python through which it is possible to see their location. So let's see. See, we can now see the memory location, right? This is the memory location. Now I'd like to write something new. Let's write y. I mean, I have taken y as a variable name, and I like to assign the value as 20, like a. Now there is an interesting thing that when we will search the ID of y, we will able to see the same value of a. Let's write it here. Y is equal to y. Okay, see? Sorry, I have to write the ID here. Let's write the ID. Okay. Now we can see the same value, right? Like, let's write 2000 here and also 2000 here. We have the idea is that we will see the same value for different variable. You can see you can see that we have same memory location. So what is happening here? The value is fixed. I mean, the memory location is fixed. It is just sharing their value to other variable. They're just tagging or referring the value to different variable. That is a fact. Suppose if I write a is equal to, I mean, the value 100, then what will happen? Let's say let's delete a ID. Just we like to see the value only, not the memory location in this case. Now you can see the value of a is 100. What about 200? I mean, what about 2000? Actually, the value 2000 has been deleted. When we will update any value of a variable, the updated value would be considered as a present value, and the previous one will be deleted, and that will consider as a garbage. The garbage collector of Python, it removes the value of the previous one. That is a fact. So we have to understand. Similarly, if I write y is equal to let's write 30 or 20, the value of y will be changed as well. See, the value has changed. If I write 100, which will be similar of variable a, then the location of a and y has to be same. So let's see whether we can see the same memory location or not. Our answer is yes. We will be able to see the same location. That means The value or the memory location is referring to different variable, but they are not creating an individual location. So let's run the code. Yes, we can see the same memory location for different variable, right? A and Y. And what about Y, and what about the previous A and Y? They will be considered as a garbage. They will be deleted. They will be removed. This is the concept, and I have written some variable here, and I have printed it out. And there are some commented variable name. The homework will be about the variable name. You have to uncomment the variable like this, and you have to write equal sign, and you have to put some value, and you have to print it like that. After that, and the variable has to written inside the print function. If you don't understand what is print, no need to be worried about. I will explain about it later. Just do whatever I'm telling you for the practice. So in this way you have to check which are the rules. I mean, if you are not able to print, that means you are writing the wrong variable name. That's why you are not able to print it out, and you will able to see the error, and you need to know the error as well. So practical session has ended.
Key to success: learn minimum, but do it with consistency. Let's learn together. Thanks for watching and subscribe.